Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen, guys. Yes, good evening. Good evening to all, guys. Right. Thank you. Right, sir. Now, let's check it what we completed in the last session. Any idea? Right. I think so. We completed all this Java features part we completed, guys. So next one is Java naming conventions. The next topic. Right. Java naming conventions is the next content. Let's understand this Java naming conventions, no? And before that, before this, guys, just I'm asking to you, what about the session on tomorrow? Tomorrow session. Then if all of you wants to come, then I will take session. Or otherwise, then I might be. Then I will go for it. I'll take gap, but that depends on you. Right. Right, sir. Good. Right, sir. Now coming to the content, Java naming conventions. Anyway, then today at the end of the class, I will talk with you regarding this. Yeah. I will check this at today end of the class. I'll decide for it, max. Yeah, that's what I'm. Tomorrow I'm going to take class or not. I will decide at evening. Might be the end of the class today. Just give reminding me. That means give intimation to me regarding that issue. No, then I'll decide for it and tomorrow. First of all, now come for Java naming conventions. This topic. Right, sir. Now Java is case sensitive programming language or not? If we come for this point, answer is very clear. Java is case sensitive programming language. Java is a case sensitive programming language. Understand it clearly now. But what is the meaning of this case sensitive, sir? What is the meaning of this case sensitive? What we can understand it now? Java is a case sensitive programming language, right? Why? Because where in Java applications there is a separate recognition for lowercase letters and for uppercase letters. Java is a case sensitive programming language where in Java applications there is a separate recognition for lowercase letters and for which one of uppercase letters. This is the meaning of like which one of case sensitive programming language. But after this clearly, small ABC is not equals to capital ABC. Small ABC is equal to is not equals to capital ABC. Small ABC is not equals to capital ABC. Right, sir. Good. But here the question is where we have to use lowercase letter and where we have to use uppercase letter. This point here we have to understand. where we have to use lowercase letter and where we have to use uppercase letter, that we have to use there clearly. That we have to understand. So to use lowercase letters and uppercase letters, to use lowercase letters and uppercase letters, to use lowercase letters and uppercase letters, Java has provided a set of conventions. What are the various set of conventions which are provided by Java? Right, sir. What are the various conventions which are provided by Java? First one is like which one? All of you listen carefully. All Java classes names, abstract classes names, interfaces names, all Java classes names, abstract classes names, interfaces names, and enum names must be started with uppercase letter, and the subsequent symbols also, and the subsequent symbols are also be uppercase letters. Right, sir. Understand it clearly, no? All Java classes names, abstract classes names, interfaces names, and enum names must be started with uppercase letters, and the subsequent symbols must also be uppercase letters. That means subsequent symbols in the sense, if we have multiple words, each and every word must be started with uppercase letter. If we have multiple words, then where each and every word must be started with uppercase letter. This point here we have to understand. Examples I am telling to you, observe carefully. What is this now? What exactly the example here I am telling to you? Know? Say for example, string is a class, sir, in Java. String is not primitive data type. String is a class where S is which one? Uppercase letter. A string is a class name. So where S is a uppercase letter. Understand it? Single word is available. Next one is, then after that, string buffer. String buffer is existed here. In a string buffer, S is capital, and in buffer B is capital. In a string buffer, S is capital and B is capital. That we have to understand. String buffer. Next one is, say for example, input stream reader is existed. Input stream reader is existed. Here, how many words are available? 3 words are existed. No. What are the 3 words? No. First one is like which one here? Input. Input is one word where I is capital. Stream is another one where S is capital, and reader where R is capital. All of you observe this clearly. Right, sir. Good. So input to stream reader, that is existed. This is one point. Next one is, after completion of this, another point is like which one? No. Here we have taken number of, like which one here? Number of classes. That means number of elements here we have taken. No. String single class I have taken where S is capital. String buffer multiple 2 words are available where S and B are capitals. Input stream reader is available where input I is capital and stream S is capital and reader R is capital. That's okay. That is completed here. We can observe this clearly now. This is one point. And second one is like which one here? After completion of this, all variables names must be started with the lowercase letters. All variables names must be started with the lowercase letters, but the subsequent symbols must be uppercase letters. But the subsequent symbols must be like which one? No, uppercase letters. Observe this clearly. So all variables names must be started with lowercase letters, but the subsequent symbols must be like which one? No, uppercase letters. So what exactly the meaning of like which one? Lowercase letters and uppercase letters. This part, sir. All variables names must be started with lowercase letters, but the subsequent symbols must be uppercase letters. Example I am telling to you. Right, sir. In is one of the predefined variable Out is one of the predefined variable. ERR is also one of the predefined variable. Thus we can observe this clearly. In I is lowercase letter. In out O is lowercase letter. In ERR, E is which one there? No, lowercase letter. Observe this clearly. Next one is after completion of this basic content. Sorry, basic context. Next one is body content. Basic context and body content. This is another one. Right, sir? No. Observe this clearly now. So multiple words if we are having here, right? First word, first symbol should be small, and the second word, first symbol is like which one? No, caption. First word, first symbol must be lowercase letter, but the subsequent symbols must be uppercase letters in the sense. Second word onwards, every starting word, second word onwards, every starting word should be like which one? You know, uppercase letter. Here subsequent symbol in the sense, and think about it. Every word is having first symbol, right? First word, first symbol, and it's a subsequent symbols in the sense. Second word, first symbol. Third word, first symbol. Fourth word, first symbol. Like this. In the remaining words, first symbols. All first symbols in the remaining word. They are nothing but which one? Subsequent symbols. Simply, what I am telling to you know. First word, first symbol is lowercase letter. Second word onwards, every starting symbol should be which one? Uppercase letter. This is exactly the meaning of like which one? No, like variables convention, right, sir? Same convention is available. Same convention is available for methods also. Same convention is available for which one? Methods also there. Observe this clearly now. What about this one? All Java methods. All Java method names must be started with lowercase letters. All Java method names must be started with lowercase letters. But the subsequent symbols must be uppercase letters, right? So now same rule, whatever the rule we have seen for variables, no, same rule here we are able to see in the case of these methods also. Say for example, I am going to take like which one? Concat. Concat is a method. Inside this method, the single word is available in method name where C is small. But say for example, for name method is available. In a for name method, F is small and N is capital. In a for name method, F is small and N is capital. All of you observe this clearly now. In a for name method, F is small and N is capital. All of you observe this clearly. So this is one convention. Say for example, get input stream method. Get input stream method. 3 words are available. In a get, G is small. In a input, I is a capital. In a stream, S is a capital. In a get input stream, and G is small, I is a capital, and S is a capital. So this is like which one? No? Get the input stream method is existed now. All of you observe this clearly. This is one point. Next one is the fourth rule is like which one? All Java constant variables are provided in uppercase letters. So not required to understand what are these constant variables, no? But assume it some variables are available. They are public, static, final variables. Public, static, final. In general, these variables are constant variables. These constant variables has to be provided in uppercase letters. Right, sir. There is a convention. If you observe this in the thread class, there are some constant variables. Like which one here? Min priority. This is one constant variable in a thread class. Next one is like which one? Norm priority. This is another one. Next one is like which one? You know, max priority. Right, sir. Max priority. These are like which one? You know, priorities. No? Min priority, norm priority, and other one is like which one? No, max priority. Right. These are the cases here we can understand. All Java constant variables are provided in uppercase letters. min priority, norm priority, and max priority. You can observe this clearly. Next one is after completion of this, and fifth one is like which one? All package names. All package names in Java must be provided in a lowercase letters. All package names in Java must be provided in a lowercase letters. All package names in Java must be provided in a lowercase letters. All of you observe this clearly. Examples for this lowercase letters here. What about these examples now? Right, first one is like which one? Java.io. This is one package. Next one is java.awt.event. This is another package. And java.io, java.awt.event. Next one is like which one? Then after that, java dot like java x dot, for example, java x dot servlet dot, as all of you observe this clearly, no? Java.aw.event, java x dot servlet dot jsp dot tag ext. This is another one. All these things can be provided clearly. Java.io, java.awt.event, java x dot servlet dot jsp dot tag ext. So these many things can be provided clearly. You can observe this clearly. That's all of you understand this. All package names in Java must be provided in lowercase letters. This is the point here we have to recognize now. So all of you are getting it or not? What exactly the point I'm telling you know? All of you are getting clarity or not? That's fine. Right, sir. Leave this one. Then finally, observe this one time here. What I'm telling to you. Java is case-sensitive programming language, where in Java applications there is a separate recognition for lowercase letters and for uppercase letters. Small ABC is not equals to capital ABC. To use lowercase letters and uppercase letters, Java has provided a set of conventions. What are the various conventions are provided by Java? First one is all Java classes names, abstract classes names, interfaces names, and enum names must be started with uppercase letters, and the subsequent symbols are also be uppercase letters. Examples are given: string buffer, input stream reader, and so on. Next one is all variables names must be started with lowercase letters, but the subsequent symbols must be uppercase letters. Examples like which one? In, out, error, page context, body content, and so on. Next one is all Java method names must be started with the lowercase letters, but the subsequent symbols must be uppercase letters. What are these actually? Concat, for name, get input stream. They are the methods. All Java constant variables are provided in uppercase letters. What are these Java constant variables? No, min priority, norm priority, and max priority. These are the constant variables from thread class, and these are like which one can know must be provided in uppercase letters. All package names in Java must be provided in lowercase letters. What are these packages names now? Java.io, java.awt.event, java x.servlet.jsp. tag ext. All these things here we provided clear. These are like overall like which one can know naming conventions. But here we have to recognize one note. What is that note now? All the above conventions are is recognize this. All the above conventions are mandatory while writing predefined library. Whenever we are writing predefined library, these conventions are mandatory. And one more point I'm telling you know, these conventions are optional while writing. These conventions are optional while writing user-defined library. That means whenever I'm writing my own class, my own variable, my own method, these conventions are optional, not required to follow. But whenever I'm writing predefined variables, predefined methods, predefined classes, no, these conventions can we have to follow. But what I'm suggesting to you, but these are suggestible. These are suggestible for user-defined library also. These are suggestible for user-defined library also. That's so all the above conventions are mandatory while writing predefined library, but these conventions are optional while writing user-defined library. But these are suggestible for user-defined library also. Right, so now this is the convention here, what you have to follow clearly. Give it. So right, sir. Now this is like which one, the total Java naming conventions here, what we are having clearly now. Just leave this point here. Next, let's come for like which one here, Java programming format. Java programming format. Right. All of you observe this clearly. Java programming format. What we are going to understand this Java programming format. All of you understand this. To prepare C programming program or C++ program, we have some structures. What exactly the structure here we are able to follow for C programs now? First, macros definitions. Next one is a hash define statements. Next one is a hash include statements. Next one is like which one here? Global variables. User defined functions. Or maybe before that structs, user defined functions and a main function. Finally, we are able to close this. This is some structure. Then for C programs, C++ programs, we are able to use some structure. But similarly, to prepare Java applications, we have to use a particular structure. To prepare Java applications, we have to use a particular structure. What exactly the structure here we have to follow? Right, so now I'll give a small diagram. Now try to observe this clearly. What exactly the structure here we are able to provide there for this? The structure would be like which one? First statement, it would be like which one? Package, that means comment section first of all. Next one is after this comment section, package section. Right, sir. Next one is like which one here? Import section. Comment section. Next one is like which one? Import section. Next one is like which one here? Classes or interfaces section. Next one is like which one here? Main class section. Right. This one is like which one? Comment section, package section, import section, classes or interfaces section, main class section. Overall, these 5 sections are existing. Yes. This is like which one here? Overall and a package, that means total programming format here what I given. Now here we have to understand about like which one now? Comment section and all. Right, sir. Now this is like which one here? Programming format. Right, sir. Now, what is the point here I'm telling you regarding this? Comment section. Inside this comment section, we can add this is officially the comment section. Understand this. Then after that, at any location of your Java program, we can write comments. Just wait. Let me explain the content. Now, here the point is like which one? Overall 5 sections are available. What are the 5 sections here? First one is like which one? Comment section. And second one is like which one? Package section. And next one is third one is like which one? Import section. Then fourth one is like which one here? Classes or interfaces section. Then after that, fifth one is like which one? Main class section. This is like which one here? At very like which one? No, basic level programming. If you want to take a single file, where if you want to prepare hello world application, there is a procedure here what you have to follow. Now here, our responsibility is like which one? We have to understand all these sections clearly. All this, each and every part here we have to understand. What exactly the purpose of this comment section? What we are going to write inside this comment section? Let us understand this now. Now observe this clearly. In Java applications, there is a convention. What is that convention? No, all of you observe this clearly. In Java files, before writing program, in Java files, what we have to do? No, before writing program, right, sir? We have to check. Before writing program, we have to provide some description about our program. All of you understand it clearly now. Some description we have to write about our program. What is the description actually? Which description here we have to provide, sir? The description includes like which one here? Author name. What is this? Who is that author name, sir? Now tell me no. Author name in the sense developer name. Which developer is preparing this application? Next one is like which one, you know, objective of this program here. With which object here we are preparing this application? What is the purpose of preparing this program there? Then after that, after completion of this, if possible, client details here we have to provide, and if possible, we have to provide like which one? Project details here we have to provide, and so on and so on and so on. All these details here we have to provide just before starting our application in every Java file. If we provide this description about our program in our Java file, it will be very much clear to understand for any other developer also to understand why this program is written, with which intention this program is written, with which purpose this program is written. That information here we are able to get. Even some other developer is trying to implement the same continuation part of your application. So this is minimum convention in Java application development. Before going to start our application development, writing some description about our application. This is what exactly the purpose of like which one, know, this comment section given. Good. To provide this description, these details, to provide these details, we have to use, that's all of you observe this clearly, we have to use comments in a Java files. Right, sir. To provide this description, no, we have to use like which one? Comments in Java files. Tell me, sir, how many types of comments are available in Java? No, right, sir. Now there are 3 types of comments in Java. How many types of comments are available? No, 3 types of comments are existed in Java. What are the 3 types of comments here? First one is like which one? Single line comment. And second one is like which one here? Multi-line comment. And third one is like which one here? Documentation comment. Single line comment, multi-line comment, documentation comment. Overall, these are the 3 types of comments are existed. Single line comment, multi-line comment, and third one is like which one? No, documentation comment. Overall, 3 types of comments are existed. That's it. All of you observe this clearly now. And what about this single line comment? What is the purpose of this single line comment here? Recognize this. Single line comment is like which one here? It allows the description. It allows the description in only single line. It allows the description in only single line. Then what is the syntax of this one? You know, just we can use that forward slash. There we can write like which one? You know, description. That's it. We can write this forward slash. There we can write like which one? Description. This is like which one? Single line comment. Just example point of view, I'm telling you know. Say for example, I'm taking this class A. Inside this class A, here what I'm telling to you. Observe this clearly. Void add of in die comma integer here we provided. Here we are providing some content here. Observe this clearly now. Now here I want to provide one line of description about this add method. What's the line of description here I want to provide about this add method? No, it will perform some information. It will perform arithmetic addition. Like this here I want to provide this some description here. Able to provide some description. We want to provide some description. That's why here we are using like which one? And 2 forward slashes that we are providing clearly. This is one point. Next one is after completion of this multi-line comment here we can understand it. What exactly the purpose of this multi-line comment? No, observe this clearly. Right, sir. Now it allows description in more than one line. It allows the description in more than one line. Guys, all of you observe this clearly. No, it allows the description in more than one line. Observe carefully. Then what about the next one? You know, it allows the description in more than one line. That's okay, good. Now, what is the syntax to prepare this multi-line comment? You know, if you observe this slash star and some description here we have to provide, and description. Next one is like which one here? After completion of this, some lines here we have to provide, and finally star slash. That's it. In between slash star, star slash, Whatever the description here we provided, the total description here we can provide. Total description here we are able to provide, total content here we are able to provide. This is like which one can know? Multi-line comment. Everybody understand my point clearly? Multi-line comment. Next one is after completion of this multi-line comment, what about the next one? You know, documentation comment. Next one, documentation comment. Observe this clearly. What about this documentation comment here? What you are able to understand about this documentation comment? No, it's very clear. Understand this one. It allows description in a more than one line, more than one page. It's not like single. It allows the description in more than one page. Right, so documentation comment in the sense it allows the description more than one page. That's fine. Now syntax, if you want to write like this here, so first of all here we have to use like which one? Star. Double star here we have to provide, and every line is started with like which one? Star. Like this, we can write some description here in more than one page, not like in a single content here. Now, right, next one is slash star that we are able to provide. The syntax is almost similar to like which one? You know, multi-line document, multi-line comment only, but this is the specified syntax for like which one? Documentation comment. But in between this documentation comment, inside this documentation comment, we are able to use like which one? @ symbols and hash symbols. Depending on requirement, we are able to use different symbols also. But at present, I am providing. This is like which one? No, documentation comment here. What we provided. This is clearly the documentation comment here. What I am giving clarity. So next one is after completion of this documentation comment, this content here. All of you observe this clearly now. Where we are able to use this documentation comment, if we come for this point, answer is very clear. In general, we will use this documentation comment. We'll use this documentation comment to prepare API kind of documentations. All of you observe this clearly now. We will use this documentation comment to prepare API kind of documentations. So what is this API kind of documentations actually? No, what is the meaning of this API kind of documentation, sir? Just we have to understand this point. No, API type of documentation in the sense for our programs in general for Java programs here, we are able to use like which one? No, some description about our programming elements. Some description about our programming elements here we are able to provide this. Say for example, API documentation. API documentation is a document. Is a document in the form of is a document. That means it may be a text file, or it may be a doc file, or it may be PDF file, or it may be like what next one? No, HTML file, and so on. It may be anything, and it will provide description. It will provide description about the programming elements. It will provide description about the programming elements which we have used in a Java application or Java program. After this clear, in our Java program, whatever the programming elements we have used, about these programming elements, I want to provide some description. To provide this description, we have to go for like which one? Some API documentation here we have to prepare. To prepare that API documentation, we will go for like which one? This documentation comment. That syntax here we are able to use it. That's my point clearly. What I'm telling you. But one more note here I'm telling to you. Observe this clearly. What is that note I'm telling to you? No, it is not suggestible. It is not suggestible to use documentation comments to prepare API documentation. Why? Because it may take a lot of time and lot of resources there if you want to prepare manually. That's my point. So here in this case, what I'm telling there, to simplify API documentation creation, Java has provided a predefined tool, sir, a predefined command internally. What was that command was provided by Java internally? That is Java doc command. Which command it was provided by Java? No, Java doc command. All of you observe this clearly. What I'm telling you, know. So it is not suggestible to use documentation comments to prepare API documentation. To simplify API documentation creation, Java has provided a separate command internally. That command is like which one? No, Java doc command. All of you observe this clearly. No, Java doc command here we are able to use. Example I want to show, sir. Now all of you observe this clearly. No, I want to go for some example. Now try to observe this clearly. Say for example, I want to prepare a program here. Simple program I want to take. I want to take. I want to save this file. Yes, where I want to save this. Say for example, C drive ABC location here. All the number of things are available. And C drive ABC. I won't delete all of them. That's enough. C drive ABC. I want to save it like which one here? Employee.java. The file I want to take. Employee.java. Or just I will take like which one, public class employee. Don't think about the purpose of this employee class. Just I'm telling you clearly. I need a Java class to prepare API documentation. That's why I'm taking this class. Otherwise, I'm not having any other requirement. All of you observe this clearly. Public int env and public string ename and public float esl and public and string eaddr. Next one is like which one? Public void add. Now we'll go for like which one? Into env and string ename and float esl and string eaddr. That's it. So into env, string ename, float esl and string eaddr. That we are getting there. That's okay, good. Now this is one method. Public void search of string, then what we have to provide there? Not string. Now into env, I want to provide this. For example. Next one is like which one? Public void update method here we have to use it. Public void update into env comma string ename comma and float esl comma string eaddr. Then next one is like which one? Public void delete into env. Right, so like this, we have taken some few methods. We can understand it. But along with these methods, I want to take some constructors also. For example, public employee zero argument constructor. Next one, class name and constructor name both are same now. Public employee. Here I will go for like which one? Into env like this. Public employee into env comma string ename comma. Now up to this part domain. Parameters to constructors here I have taken there. Now here what are the various constructors here we have taken there? Public employee. Now here I will take like which one? Into env comma and a string ename comma and a float esl comma string eaddr like this. Observe this clearly now. Public class employee. Now 4 parameters variables. Public, all these variables here we provided. Constructors. How many constructors are available? 4 constructors here we have taken there. And next one is like which one? Then after that, and 4 methods here we have taken. This is my Java class. For this Java class, I want to provide like which one? API documentation here we have taken it. That's my point here now. API documentation here I want to take this now. Right, sir. So why string is not in blue color? String is a use predefined class name. Of course, this editor, that means Notepad++ is providing only these keywords in the form of like which one? Blue color. But all this string is like which one? Their predefined class name. That's why it's available in regular color only. You can understand it. Now again, just we saved this employee.java. We can observe this clearly in our C ABC employee.java file is existed. All of you observe this clearly. Right. So now my next point is like which one? I want to compile this. I want to compile and execute this program now. So I'll go for like which one? And CD, not here. Now C colon and CD space ABC location I went there. Now if you want to prepare API documentation in the form of HTML, if you want to prepare API documentation in the form of HTML files, we need to use Java doc command. Simply we have to use Java doc space. Along with this Java doc, we have to provide space There we have to provide like which one? Employee.java. That's the file name what we prepared now. There we are able to get some details now. Observe this clearly. Loading source for employee.java, constructing Java document information. Something else here we are getting employee.html. The total documentation we are getting in the form of HTML files. The total documentation about our program we are getting in the form of like which one? HTML files. Now let us observe this clearly. This HTML files. Here we can understand this. All these HTML files are created. If we double click on this employee.html, here we are getting this employee.html file. We can understand it. So here we are getting information about our class employee. Public class employee extends java.lang.object. Object is a default superclass for every Java class. That's why it has taken. Next one is after completion of this variables. env, ename, ecell, and eaddr. All four variables here we are getting. Next one, four constructors. What we prepared now. All these four constructors are provided here. Methods information. Explicitly we provided four methods: add, delete, search, and update. Now this methods information here we are getting. Along with this methods information, object class is providing predefinedly some methods they are listed. Field information in detailed details here, in detailed information here we are getting. Similarly, constructors in detailed information separately. Next one is the method details here we are getting separately. So about our this particular class, whatever the members we have used, all these members are provided inside like which one? This particular employee file. All the members are provided inside like which one? Employee. That means in the form of this HTML file. So this is what exactly the meaning of like which one? Preparing documentation for our content. That means API documentation. You have to remember one more point. What is the point I'm telling you? So API documentation is provided in the form of HTML files by Java document. Point out what I'm telling you. Right, so now Java doc command is able to prepare API documentation in the form of HTML files. Right, so Java doc command is able to prepare API documentation in the form of like which one? HTML files. That's it. This is the meaning of like which one? Java doc command and its implementation part here. We are getting clear. Right, sir. All of you observe this clearly. What I'm giving to you. Good, sir. So API documentation in the form of HTML file here we are getting it. That everything is okay, fine now. After completion of, after understanding these points, after completion of this content, what was the next topic here? I'm telling to you. All of you listen carefully. I'm giving one simple statement. To prepare or to provide, not to prepare. All of you listen carefully. To provide, or before this, let us understand what I completed up to now. In the case of the Java programming format, now let us understand this. After that, I'll continue the remaining part now. In Java programming format, nearly 5 parts are available. 5 parts here we have to prepare. If you want to prepare like which one, all the content now. Right, sir. Listen carefully. Now, then what next one here? Comment section here we started. In comment section here, what we provided now, the content is like which one? Java files. Before writing Java program, it is convention to specify like which one, some description about our program, like which one, other name. Next one is like which one, objective of this implementation, project details, and client's information, something else. All this description here we have to provide. For that, we are going to use comment section. Where in comment section we are able to use comments. How many types of comments are available? 3 types of comments are existed. What are the 3 types of comments now? Single line comment, multi-line comment, documentation comment. Single line comment is like which one? It allows a description in only single line. Syntax is like which one? 2 slashes and some description. Next one is like which one? Then after that now, multi-line comment is available. It allows a description in more than 1 line. Multi-line comment is available. It allows a description in more than 1 line. Syntax is available. Just we can understand this syntax also clearly. This is like which one? Multi-line comment. Next one is like which one? Documentation comment is existed. What about this documentation comment? It allows the description in more than 1 page. Right, sir. Good. Here we provided some documentation comment also clear. Next one is after completion of this. In general, we will use this documentation comment to prepare API kind of documentations. In general, we will use this documentation comment to prepare API kind of documentations. Notice like which one? API documentation is a document. It may be a text file, doc file, or PDF file, or HTML file, and it will provide description about these programming elements. It will provide description about that programming elements in our document. Right, sir? Whatever the elements we have used in our programs now, about these elements, about these programming elements, maybe variables or maybe methods or maybe classes, about these, we want to have some information in the form of a document. The document is called as which one? API documentation. But here the point is like which one? Providing or using documentation comments to prepare API documentation is a waste of the time. It's a time waste process. Why? Because a lot of resources we required for that. So to simplify this API documentation preparation, Java has provided a simple command internally. That single command internally is like which one? No, Java doc command. That command, whatever the command we have used internally, that command is like which one? Java doc command. Java doc command is able to prepare API documentation in the form of like which one? HTML files. This is a point here I'm telling you. Next one is after completion of this, if you observe this API documentation, now just I have taken one example. What was that example here I prepared, sir? Now all of you observe this clearly, no? 1 minute. Employee.java file I prepared, sir. Just I have taken a normal text file where I prepared public class employee, public int env, public string ename. Like this, we are able to prepare variables or constructors and what next one? No, methods. All these things are I prepared. Good. And I saved this Java file under which location there now? I saved this Java file C:/ABC location employee.java file I prepared. That's okay. Good. Right. So now I want to reconstruct this one. Now after this clearly, no, I deleted everything here. Right, sir. Employee.java file is available inside this. Now my requirement is like which one? I want to prepare API documentation for this employee file, employee.java file. That's my requirement. To prepare this API documentation for this employee.java file, I'm going to use a command like which one? Like which command here? Java doc command. First of all, open command prompt. In that command prompt, go to the location where we have used, where we have prepared this Java file. That means employee.java file. That is under C:/ABC. Go to that location. There we have to use like which one? Java doc. There we have to use like which one? Java doc space employee.java. Java doc space employee.java. It means that provide documentation for like which one? Employee.java file. So click on enter button. Automatically what happened there? HTML documentation is prepared for this employee.java. If you click on enter button here, we are getting the see this messages clearly. Generating employee.html, generating package stream.html, generating package summary.html, and generating package tree. Like this HTML files here we are able to get to prepare like which one? No, this documentation clearly. Right, so now just if we go to that location, C:/ABC, employee.html is available. Just double click on it. Employee.html is available. Just double click on it. When we double click on it, automatically the total documentation is open. That HTML file is open there, where we can see the total data. About this total HTML file contains like which one? Employee details only. This HTML file contains totally like which one? No, employee details only, not like any other details. Class employee, its default superclass is object class. Next one is inside this class, what are the various variables are available? 4 variables are available. All these 4 variables here information we are getting now. Next one is the 4 constructors here we provided. All 4 constructors are available here, content now. Next one, methods are existed. How many methods are available? 4 methods are available. All these 4 methods are existed clearly. Like this, all these details here we are getting there inside our like which one? Employee.html. This employee.html file is created because of this Java doc command, not for any other one. Because of Java doc command only, employee.html file is created. That's it, sir. Now this is like which one? You know, creating employee class employee.html. That's it. This is like which one? No, the total content here we can understand about like which one? Comment section. Inside this comment section here we are understanding these points clearly now. That's okay, good. But now I'm telling to you clearly what is this another point I'm telling to you know, to provide description or metadata Metadata in the sense like which one? Data about the data. Data about the data. Then API documentation is also be like which one? Data about the data. Right, sir. Comments will not come in a documentation now. Actually, the API documentation is about our data. Then what is the requirement to provide these comments? There, no, not required. Comments will not come there inside this document. See, that HTML document is not providing which one any program. In the program, we are able to get like which one comments, and that comments we are able to get. But inside this documentation, about the variables, about the methods, about the classes, individual elements information we are able to get. But comments information will not be listed inside the document. Inside the HTML document, comments information are not coming. About the elements which we have used in our program, their description we are able to get. That's the point. Right, so now to provide description or metadata, in Java applications, and JDK 1.5 version has provided a new feature like which one, annotations. Right, so to provide description or metadata in the sense data about the data in Java applications, JDK 1.5 version has provided a new feature. What is that new feature here we are getting there now? That new feature is like which one, annotations. All of you observe this clearly. Annotations, here we are getting it. Now observe this clearly. Annotations, that's the point here. Now understand this point clearly. Another point. What is this annotation actually? Annotations are used to provide like which one? Some description in our Java program. Then if we give this information, immediately we are getting a question. What about the question here we are getting it? That question would be like which one? What is that question now? In Java, to provide description, we have already comments. In Java, to provide description, we have already comments. Right, sir. In Java, to provide description, we have already comments. Then, what is the requirement to use annotations in a Java application? Already to provide description, we have already comments. Then, what is the requirement to come for annotations in a Java applications? This is a question. Right. Right. In a simple point, if you want to conclude now, if you provide comments, the comments and their description is available up to .java file only. There may be available, may not be available after completion of the compilation. Maximum the comments and their description may not be existed after the compilation of our program. In the .class file, they may not be existed. That means our provided comments will not be available up to runtime of our application. But my requirement is, I want to bring my description or comments up to runtime of my application. I want to bring the description up to like which one? Runtime of my application. To bring our description up to runtime of our application, there we have to go for like which one? No, annotations. Answer is very clear. Right, so now, if we use comments, then comments are available in a Java applications up to .java file. Comments may not be existed after compilation, but as per the requirement, we want to bring description up to runtime of our application. But to bring description up to .java file, comma up to .class file and up to runtime of our applications. Up to runtime of our applications, we have to use annotations. This is what exactly the purpose of like which one? Annotations. If you use comments, then the comments are available up to Java files only. They are not available up to .class file and up to runtime of our applications. Comment scope is up to .java file only. But if you want to bring description up to runtime of our application, say for the sake of simplifying debugging, maybe for the sake of simplifying testing, maybe, and maybe if it is a server-side application, requires some information to the container, so and so on. Number of options are available. So if you want to bring a description up to runtime of our applications, to bring description up to runtime of our applications, maybe up to .java and up to .class and up to runtime of our applications, there we must use like which one? No, annotations. Annotations here we have to use. But how to use them, how to utilize them in our Java applications, we will see in the future. We have separate topic for that. There we are able to see now. But the basic requirement of annotations is which one? To bring description up to our runtime of our application. For that purpose, we are able to use like which one? Annotations. This is one point, sir. The next one is another thing is like which one? Immediately we are getting another question. In Java applications, we have already XML documents to provide description at runtime. To provide description at runtime, we have already documents, XML documents. Then what is the requirement to use annotations in Java? Again, this question will come. Already we have XML documents to provide this description at runtime. Then already we have it. Then what is the requirement to provide annotations in our applications? That's the point here. All of you have to this clearly know. In Java applications, we have already XML documents to provide description at runtime. Then what is the requirement to use annotations in Java? Good guys. Now this topic I will discuss with you on tomorrow. Guys, this topic I want to discuss with you on tomorrow. Is it clear? Right, sure. Then tomorrow I want to take session to all of you guys, right? Can I take session on tomorrow? Right, sir. Especially some people are available, those who are going to celebrate. Vivek Sharma, please don't respond for this type of question. We are not going to celebrate this festival, right? So some people are available. Yes, I have to convince them. Then repeatedly I'm asking them. Then if they're okay, then I'm planning for it. So right from 3 classes onwards, we are sending the same message now. Huh? Right, you are ready to come. It's okay, fine. But we are not going to celebrate this festival. But some people are going to celebrate it. I have to ask them. That's why I'm asking that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Then tomorrow class regarding which one there I'm asking about like which one. Then some people might be they may have some restriction on it. That's why I want to clarify them. Then I'm requesting them, not about your might be opinion now. Right. Yeah, that's okay. If you want to get that Google Classroom in your mobile phone, just you have to download the tab. Classroom app you have to download from Play Store. Try to check with that. Just we have to download. We have to download the tab. We have to install the tab, Google Classroom app in our mobile. Then only we are able to see that. Right. Okay, then anyway, I want to take session on tomorrow, right? And try to come for the classes now. Definitely, I want to complete this Java programming format max on tomorrow. I will discuss with you. Yeah. Asim Akram, just try to check one time that video. Maybe then you're able to get it maximum. As these 7:30 classes videos are uploading in YouTube also, not only in the Google Drive, just in YouTube. Durgasoft channel is available. There also be these classes are uploaded there up to few days of time. Then we can check with it. Okay. Try to check once Wasim Akram, the match you are able to complete it. And very even though this all these are very basics and very small topics on it. And moreover, I'm writing each and every statement in the document max, so we are able to get it clearly. Right. Yeah, in the Google Classroom I used to upload, sir. Yeah. Monday, then tomorrow I will take session, sir. Sure. Yeah, Fatma, ma'am, I'm able to take the session. Same timing on tomorrow, 7:30. 7:30 to 8:30, I will take the session. Yeah. Google Drive, then our people has to send that link to you, then through that you are able to access it. But anyway, there is a small issue is going on with the Google Drive now. Let me saturate that maybe within 1 or 2 days of time. I will sit along with them, then I will saturate that issue. And after that, we are able to get. Some of you are getting videos. I think so. Some of you are not getting videos. This problem is going on in everybody. Every batch might be some new members are uploading that videos actually. Just give 1 or 2 days of time. I will saturate that issue max. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Okay guys, and we'll meet on tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see that requirement. Tomorrow we'll see that remaining part. I definitely require some system for practice, sir. Then where Java software is required. But I will show to you how to download Java software, how to install that Java software. I will discuss with you. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Happy Ramjan to all of you guys. Happy Ramjan. Good night. Good night. Tomorrow free class or not? Yes, free class only. Yeah, Fatma now, tell me. Happy. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys. Happy Ramjan to all of you guys, and have a safe festival. Thank you. Yeah, happy Eid. Fatma. Makram. Thank you. Same to you.